would define myself as a creative, as a theater maker first. I started as an actor. I went and got a bachelor's in performance from Boise State, then I got an MFA in acting from University of Georgia. And I've been dabbling around with like film and TV and live theater for a long time. But with this project and this creative, I've kind of branched out to theater maker because I wrote a play that we're producing. So now it's like, well, I've written some plays, I've acted in some plays, how do I sort of quantify this as a whole? And I think what I really like to say is that I just love the art of theater, of telling stories live and telling stories in sort of like an imaginatively built way. And now I just say I'm a theater maker. I'm so excited for this project. It actually started last July, so it's been about a year in development. It started as an idea, just a seed of, I love sci-fi and I love the theater, and I wanted a project that would combine two of them. And I feel like the cosmos or outer space is not something you see on live theater stages very often. It's very easy to do in Hollywood with all those special effects, but I'm specifically interested in how you communicate ideas or locations like the cosmos in a live theatrical format, right? Theatrical is such an interesting format for that. So a year ago, I had the idea of like an astronaut stranded in space, or an astronaut detached from the main ship, and he was gonna float out and wouldn't know if his main craft would land on the planet and complete the mission, and he was just gonna run out of oxygen, and that was kind of the story. It was gonna start as a one-man show, but as I started writing the story and getting more ideas, and this really just came from my blend of sci-fi and theater, more characters came through, and I just let the story kind of speak for itself. And then it became a 2-top, and then it became a 3-top. And I think now there is like 5 characters in the play. Some actors double up as other people, but it has now become a full-length play. It's my debut as a playwright, which I'm super excited. And I think all my experience in the theater from being an actor helped me understand how story works for the theater, and just went with it. So what I'm bringing is SPECTRA. It is a full-length play that I hope makes the rounds in American contemporary theater. For theater, I'm kind of specifically niched into contemporary theater. There's Shakespeare, there's musicals, there's so many different genres, but I love keeping theater alive today and teaching people why it's so important and how it's such an undervalued art form, and that it's such a unique and cool way to tell stories. And it's such an old tradition at the same time too, right? Like storytelling, campfire, all that. So I think, well, I've gone so off track, I'm so sorry. But what, all good stuff. You're answering other questions. Yes, what SPECTRA, what I'm bringing is a full-length theatrical production of an astronaut stranded in space. For me, it's comforting that the cosmos is so expansive and that my stuff isn't that big of a deal. So I think that's what I want audiences to walk away with.